How's it going? Welcome back to the Big House. I'm your host, Tate, and today we're gonna play some X Defiant. I haven't been posting much. I haven't really done the podcast very often. So today, you know what? I figured we would do a version of a gameplay and some podcasting. What better way to listen to a podcast than also watch me kill people and suck at the game? I've been playing this a little bit. There's a newer game that just came out from Ubisoft, my favorite company of all time. These weapon challenges are crazy because they're not challenges. They're just the way you level up your guns is just by leveling them up, and that's how you get the mastery skins. So you get bronze at level 50, silver at 75, and gold at 100. And it's taken forever, but it is double XP weekend, and I wish I had a booster so that way I could quadruple my XP. But this game is very stingy with their boosters, so looks like that's not going to happen. But yeah, it's been a while. Sorry I haven't been posting much. I've been pretty busy past couple months, so and I've just had a lack of motivation to do anything. I figured I'd hop on the game a little bit and put something out again. I don't know this map. This is not going to be good. I haven't really been playing many games. The only game I've really been playing is this game as of lately, which I haven't been playing very much of it. But I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, which it came out in like 2016, something like that. But I just recently got into it. It's the original Kanto region with the original 151 Pokemon, and they are out in the wild, which is always a good thing. They're out in the wild, so they're not like, you don't have to like run through the grass or whatever to get Pokemon encounters. They just are out in the wild, so you can like dodge them if you aren't trying to catch a lot of Pokemon. The good thing about that is that the shiny versions of the Pokemon actually spawn out in the wild too, and you can see them. So that makes shiny hunting a lot more fun. And yeah, I've been trying to get an entire 151 Pokedex of old shinies. Every single one of them. Oh, okay. But that is going to take a very long time because you have all the legendary birds. There's 3 legendary birds: Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, in that order. And then you also have Mewtwo, the 2 fossil Pokemon, Ammonite and Kabuto. There's also the Galarian region of Pokemon, which is basically you trade like the original version of that Pokemon to someone that is wanting to trade for the Galarian version. Basically, you trade the original Pokemon for the Galarian version of that Pokemon. And then the only way to shiny hunt all of these Pokemon that I'm mentioning is to basically reset each time. So like for Mewtwo, for instance, Mewtwo, you're not going to be able to see spawn shiny. You have to go into Cerulean Cave and then go to the encounter where he's just chilling. Okay, dude. Dude just suicide bombed me. You have to go into Cerulean Cave, go up to Mewtwo, go through a little animation, and then once you're actually in the battle with him, that's how you see if he's shiny or not. And in case you didn't know, if that is not shiny, you can't catch him because he doesn't respawn. So you have to basically sit there and reset the game over and over until eventually you get the shiny version of that Pokemon. And that takes a long time. It took me like 10 hours of resetting to get the shiny Mewtwo, and that's the only one I've done so far. You can also trade Pokemon from like Pokemon Let's Go to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and my brother is the biggest Pokemon Let's Go fan of all time, and he's been playing it since release, like die hard. So he has like every shiny of Gen 1, and I only wanted him to trade me like the ones I have to reset on because that's gonna take forever if I try to do it the way you're supposed to do it. So I guess you could call it cheating, but I don't care. I'm not spending that long to get all those. And there's still some that I still have to do, like all the Galarian versions. I'm gonna have to still do those, and there's like I think like 7 of those, And the chances of them being shiny is... So I have the shiny charm, which is the only thing that will make it... you get the shiny charm, or... But I have the shiny charm, so that's going to make the chances a lot easier. But normally it's like 1 in like 4,090 something. Which, in case you didn't know, is a lot of resetting. That takes a very long time. But I have the shiny charm, which cuts it down to like 1 in like 1,000 something. 1,300 something, I think. That definitely will. That definitely cut down the time a bunch for Mewtwo. It took me like 10 hours literally to get a shiny Mewtwo, but it was painful. But I was just sitting there watching movies with my brother while while I was just sitting there constantly resetting over and over. And then once I finally got it, my brother had fallen asleep on the chair next to me, and I woke him up. I was like, "Holy shit, dude! Look!" And he was like, he was like still like asleep, and he didn't comprehend what was happening. I like scared the shit out of him when he woke up.
Friendlies are acquiring B. Ready.
Dude, the sense of accomplishment once you see that fucking Mewtwo with the green tail. Oh my gosh. I can't even describe it. It was like I was rebirthed as a new man. So yeah, he basically traded me the other 3 legendary birds, so I don't have to worry about those. But I still have to do... I already got a shiny Amistar, so I have to get a shiny Ammonite now. So that's what I've currently been working on. I think I'm at like... I don't even know. I'm at a bunch of resets. Because in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, you can basically farm the fossils so you can get more than one, which makes hunting for the shiny a lot easier. Yo, what was that? Dude just strafed and exploded right in front of my eyes. So yeah, basically shiny hunting for these things is going to take a very, very long time. Not to mention it gets very old. Wait, what was I saying? Yeah, so in Cerulean Cave, you can basically farm the fossils, and so it makes it easier to get to shiny hunt for the fossil Pokemon. I only need 1 more Ammonite, and then I need 2 Kabutos, which I'm not looking forward to doing. And then the Galarians too is gonna take forever, dude. I don't even know what I'm gonna do about that. So to catch the normal Pokemon that are out in the wild, to increase your chances the most is to basically you get what's called a catch combo. So if you catch the let's say you got Psyduck, you're trying to shiny hunt Psyduck, you would go to an area where Psyduck spawns the most, and then you would catch 31 of them, and then in a row. So you have to catch all 31 of them in a row, and then you get an increased shiny bonus, basically, to where it's more likely to get the shiny for it. And then that on top of having a lure, which lures the Pokemon, and then also the shiny charm makes your chances like 1 in like almost 400. And then the annoying part about that is that the next Pokemon that spawns of that catch combo, like the next Psyduck so say I have 31 Psyducks caught, the next Psyduck that spawns is the only one that has the 1 in 370 whatever chance of being shiny. So then you just have to keep catching them. You don't have to, but then it's back to like 1,000 if you don't. So if you keep catching them, that's the best way to do it, which takes forever, dude. And then not to mention, if you catch any other Pokemon, let's say another shiny pops up, and you're like, oh shit, I want that shiny, and you catch that one, then your combo's gone. Dude, I had like a 500 and like, no, it was like a 700, it was like a 750 combo or something for Eevees. And the amount of shinies that came up, because I was trying to get all 4 of them, because there's Eevee, and then there's the 3 evolutions, Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon. And I needed to get 4 of them so I could evolve the other 3, and then I have the Eevee as well. I had like a 750 catch combo. I caught over 700 of these fucking Eevees. And the amount of shinies that spawned, like, that were not Eevees, I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Like, just give me the Eevee. Like, because if I catch the other ones, then that 700 combo is gone. And then I also had, I was shiny hunting Jigglypuff. And if you didn't know, Jigglypuff is a hard shiny to even, like, realize it's a shiny because it has, the only difference in the shiny for Jigglypuff is that its blue eyes are green eyes. So if it has green eyes, it's a shiny Jigglypuff, which is one of the dumbest shinies of all time. And it makes it super hard to like know if it's a shiny or not, because I have to focus on that small of a change out in the overworld, just running around. Granted, they do sparkle a little bit, so you'll know if they're shiny. But yeah, long story short, Pokemon catching all 151, and I can't even get all 151 because Mew, the only way to get Mew in the game is to buy a $60 controller, a little Pokeball controller that they don't even sell anymore. And you would think, oh, Tay, that's fine, just, buy it from someone else. I can't, because if I did that, then the Mew wouldn't even be in the Pokeball. It's a one-time use. So I pretty much can't even get the full Pokédex, so that also makes me not even want to complete it. Not to mention, you can't even get shiny Mew, so it's like, what am I even doing this for? And you would also think, hey, just transfer your Mew from Pokemon Let's Go to Let's Go Eevee. You can't do that. It doesn't let you. Don't even ask me why. I don't know. There's really no reason. I don't know. I may continue it. We'll see. It is kind of fun. It's pretty satisfying once, you get once the shinies actually pop up. You're like, oh, dude, finally. I don't know. It just takes a lot of energy for something that, I mean, like, what am I just going to be like, what am I going to do? Just flex it? Be like, oh, dude, I caught all 150 shiny Pokemon in Let's Go Eevee. A Pokemon game that no one ever talks about. It's like, wow, cool, dude. Like, I could just lie. I could just tell them I did. I could just tell people I did that. I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, in other news, Trump has, unless you've been living on a rock, you now know that, Trump has been convicted of 34 counts of felony cases, so I'm not even sure what all of that entails, but, this election year is going to be, pretty interesting, to say the least. I don't have all the info. I'm not going to pretend like I do. It just seems a little convenient that they tried to get Trump in prison for so long. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. All I know is that I remember they tried to do this previously. They couldn't do it for whatever reason. And then conveniently, close to election year, literally months away from an election, now all of a sudden they find him guilty. Like, I don't know. Just seems a little off to me. We'll see how this election year is gonna go. Like, either way, I feel like there's going to be riots on either side of the spectrum here. Because if we get Biden again, then the right's going to protest. If we get somehow Trump, like, say he does go to jail, and then people still write him in on the ballot or whatever, he will be the first convicted felon, former president, to be reelected from jail. And then he could, what would even happen then? Would he just, like, pardon himself? And then everything's, like, good? Like, what would even happen there? I don't know. But we'll see what happens with that. It's going to be pretty interesting, to say the least. Also, in other news, I saw recently that a woman in the United Kingdom once called the police when her ice cream didn't have enough sprinkles. A woman in the United Kingdom called, the people that are supposed to serve and protect our country, especially in the UK with all the, stabbers running rampant. This Karen had to waste the time of a taxpayer job because she didn't have enough sprinkles on her ice cream. Does that even surprise anyone? Like, is that even crazy news anymore? Like, I feel like 20 years ago, if that news had came out, like, people would take that shit and run with it. But like this day and age, it feels like there's always stupid shit like that happening. So like everyone just kind of just takes it as it is, I don't know. I just thought that was pretty funny. But also I found out that it takes, so say there was a giant hole. Say there's a big hole going all the way down to the center of the earth. Just a giant cylinder all the way down to the center of the earth. How long do you think it would take you to fall from the crust all the way down to the core? I don't know how they figure this shit out, but apparently it would take 19 minutes. 19 minutes of free fall. Just all the way down to the center of the Earth. That's how big this planet is, in case you were wondering. I mean, how fast do you even fall? You fall, like, really fast, right? I don't know. I feel like that's something I should know, because, like, gravity or whatever. Interesting fact, I guess you would fall 19 minutes. So, and then also we got the longest word in English, in the English language, has 189,819 letters, and it takes 3 hours to pronounce. What are we doing? Why is that even a thing? Why does that exist? It's 189,000 letters. Almost 190,000 letters. What are we doing? Why does it take that long? Why is it that big? It's not even, is that even a word? I don't think that's a word. I think that's a novel. I think you just put a bunch of letters together and called it a word. But supposedly it's a technical term for the chemical composition of titin. Titin is the largest known protein responsible for maintaining the passive elasticity of the muscles. These scientists, man, I just don't understand. It's like the same kind of debate with like all the different medicine names, like hydrochlorocodone, fucking metabrain, fucking whatever, dude. Like, can we come up with some cooler names? Actually, metabrain is kind of cool. If they called a like a focus medicine, something like a medicine you take to like increase your focus, if they called that metabrain, that would be pretty sick, actually. You take some of the new metabrain, it just got a new update. You tried the new metabrain? This shit is crazy, man. It should have me floating. Alright, dude. Yeah, I just don't understand why you would even make a word that long. Like, there's no way that's, like, bro, just shorten it. Even if that is, like, technically the correct way to, like, word the word. Like, also, no, it's not, because people make new words all the time. So, like, you could just, like a Google, for instance, the number 1 with a million zeros behind it or something like that, right? They just call that a Google. They just made that shit up. Why not just call it like Franck or something like that? Like, this is Franck. This is you know that 190,000 word? Yeah, it's called Franck now. We're taking Franck. We're taking Franck and we're getting crunked. Okay? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why make it that long? There's no reason to. Did I not kill that guy? Peek your head, bitch. That's right. The thing I don't like about this map is if you're spawning A, you're getting spawn trapped like 95% of the time. And it's not nearly as easy to do on C. I'm waiting for him. I know he'll be over here. Maybe not. Also, did you know that platypuses... Is it platypuses or platypi? Platypi? That sounds better. Did you know that platypi actually sweat milk? Supposedly it's because they don't have teats, as it says on Google. Google told me they don't have teats. Yeah, what the fuck was that guy doing? Ooh. Come on. Oh, I threw it. Yeah, apparently platypuses sweat milk because they do not have teats, which basically means they just sweat their milk through their body, which is pretty wild. How are you not dead? That fucking guy doesn't know that platypuses sweat milk. Peek it. I know you're back there. Thank you. Of course. How is he at 100 health? Can someone explain that to me? He should be on the fucking ground rolling. Instantaneously dead. Like, I just shot a bullet straight through your heart and through your spine and snapped it in half. Sorry, that was dark. Dude, kill that fucking guy. I gotta at least go positive. Of course. I should have known better. Get out of there.
That's a win. Maybe when this is over, there'll be a knighthood in it for you.
Where did this guy come from, by the way? He just spawned in. But yeah, I think that's going to be all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know, do all those things, man. Come on, it helps me out. I'm a small channel, a very small channel. I only have like 50 subs, man. Come on, help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment your favorite fun fact of the day. And don't forget that platypuses do indeed sweat milk. Not out of their teats, out of their skin. So, I'll catch you next time. Peace. He should be on the fucking ground rolling. Instantaneously dead. Like, I just shot a bullet straight through your heart and through your spine and snapped it in half.